Thanks, Dean. Well, the Marist women are back after a perfect 3-game road swing.
Set the tone for the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's right, Chris. Army dug themselves a hole early, and they really couldn't get out of it. The Black Knights in an unfamiliar position. They haven't lost since March. Well, Marist has made the big dance an annual routine for 5 years straight. With a chance to clinch the ALDS, Hughes says his approach to the game will be no different. Joe Girardi says he hasn't had to talk to his righty about emotions all season long and doesn't plan on starting before arguably the biggest start in his career. At Yankee Stadium, Lindsay Demo, News 12. Welcome back to the McCann Center. Thanks to the efforts of assistant coach Aaron Ledger and captain Brittany Engel, tonight is Friends of Jacqueline Night. The national organization promotes awareness for pediatric brain tumors. It was actually founded right here in the Hudson Valley by the Murphy family. Jacqueline Murphy, now 14, was diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor when she was 9 years old. She is tonight's honorary guest coach. These t-shirts, as well as flip-flops that coaches and fans are wearing, can be purchased on the website. We will be talking to her dad, the co-founder, at halftime for more on this great organization. Guys. He made his professional baseball debut with the Hudson Valley Renegades in 2006. Now, Evan Longoria is the Tampa Bay Rays' starting third baseman. In only 8 games with the Gades, Longoria batted .424 with 4 home runs and 11 RBIs, a mere stepping stone for this rising star.
One of the funnest places I played. I mean, the fans are great there, and you know, when I played in Visalia, we didn't get that many fans. I mean, it was a higher level of baseball, but to open up in Hudson Valley and to be there, I mean, like I said, the fans were great. It was probably the best place for me to start.
In April, Longoria signed the longest contract in the Rays franchise history after tearing through the minors. Now, just 3 months into his rookie season, he's been selected for the final vote ballot for the 79th All-Star Game right here at Yankee Stadium. Tonight at West Point, former Army men's basketball coach Bobby Knight will be inducted, along with 9 other cadet athletes, into the Army Sports Hall of Fame. Knight coached at West Point from 1965 through 1971. In 6 seasons, he finished with a career record of 102 and 50, making 4 trips to the NIT. He went on to become the all-time winningest coach in collegiate basketball with 902 victories before retiring from Texas Tech in February. Today, Duke men's basketball coach Mike Krzyzewski, who was the captain of Knight's 1969 team, shared why his former coach and mentor deserves such an honor.
That's incredible. Coach Knight did a great job here in really establishing Army basketball at really a high level. I was fortunate to play point guard for him for 3 years, and I learned a lot. You know, the lessons I learned from him in West Point I use every day in what I do as a coach. So I'm very proud of the fact that he's going in. And, you know, when a coach goes into a Hall of Fame, he takes all of his players with him.
Landmarks that first come to mind when you think San Francisco?
I think of the Golden Gate Bridge. I think of Fisherman's Wharf because I love seafood, so I've heard about it, and Alcatraz. Those are the top 3.
Scouting Georgetown may not exactly be spring break in Cancun, but why not take a break from basketball? Shopping it is!
Come on up, it's the Mason line, Mason line.
It really is. It's our spring break, and you get to do it with your friends, and it's fun, so I really enjoy this time that we get to spend here.
I got a great big woman to eat a bit of bottle of wine.
We are playing basketball. It is an NCAA tournament, so it's like the best of both worlds. And then not having it as our spring break is even more fun because we actually get to do some nice things. You know, we never really get a spring break.
They've never had a spring break, Rachel and Lindsay and Britt, and their spring break has always been at a tournament. So it's nice that they can experience where they're playing and get to see some of the sights.
The Marist women's journey began some 3,000 miles away back on October 17th in the McCann Center. Exactly 5 months and 1 day later, they have earned the right to enjoy all that San Francisco has to offer.
Being a family off and on the court, being able to travel around with these girls that are going to be my best friends for the rest of my life, hopefully, you know. People that you invite to your wedding, people that you just love to see, and, you know, you're going to make trips to go and see them at their hometown.
Give kids an experience that they'll be able to tell their kids someday. So, you know, and this is it.
It's been a dream just come to the NCAA, so this is definitely part of that memories. It's awesome.
With the Lady Red Foxes in San Francisco, I'm Lindsay Demo. On the MSG Varsity High School Sports Report, it's the best gridiron rivalry in Westchester. Saturday, Ryan Harrison squared off for the 80th showdown between the two. The Garnets looking for their 8th straight win over the Huskies, which would tie a series record. Over 5,000 fans witnessing one for the ages. We jump to the fourth quarter. Huskies up 14-13. A little trickery on 3rd and long. Charlie Drago to James Torella, a 37-yard TD, but the extra point was no good, so Harrison led 20-13 with 5.5 minutes left in the game. Rye getting the ball, and they're going to march downfield. 25 seconds left. Connor Eck lofts it up for Brian Pickup, and the senior hauls it in. The Garnets were within one. Head coach Dino Gar decides to go for the win. So on the 2-point conversion, Eck following his blockers, and he's going to find pay dirt. The Garnets come from behind to stun Harrison, winning 21-20 the final.